Hi friends, welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video, and this is going to be a first impressions on a foundation. This is going to be on the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. I'm really excited to do this video because I feel like when the Ultra HD foundation first came out, everybody was super excited for the liquid version. I was too. I picked that one up first, and I love that foundation. But I feel like I haven't seen any first impressions on the stick foundation, so I figured I'd pick this up and give it a shot. So if you guys want to know my first impressions on the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation, then please just keep on watching. Okay, so the foundation that we're going to do a first impression on today is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. Mine is in the color Y445, and that's like the new color names because they like renamed all the colors. So the old name of this one was 173, and the reason I chose this color is because this is the color that I am in the Ultra HD like liquid foundation, so I figured it'd be the same. So I guess we'll see together if it is. I'm just gonna read off of Sephora what the claims of this foundation are before we actually get started. It says it's a long-lasting multitasking cover stick with invisible coverage for foundation touch-ups and contouring. And it says Ultra HD Invisible Cover Stick Foundation creates a flawless complexion on camera and to the naked eye. Developed specifically for the film and TV industry's most advanced technology, it is completely invisible under the latest super focused 4K lens. The revolutionary foundation contains amino acid coated pigments that provide medium to full coverage with a lightweight second skin texture that looks just like skin. It leaves a natural looking radiant finish, and it's formulated with hyaluronic why did I know how to say that? It's formulated with hyaluronic spheres for time release hydration that is perfect for normal to dry skin. Ideal for foundation touch-ups and contouring. It can be applied at home or on the go for a flawless complexion. And they have like a whole nother description, but we're just not even gonna, we're not doing it. So it says it's good for normal to dry skin. I actually have oily skin, so I'm very curious to see how this works. Jaclyn Hill and Manny MUA and a couple other YouTubers have been talking about how amazing this foundation is, so I'm super excited to see how it works for me, just because I know Jaclyn has dry skin. I think Manny has oily skin, so we will see. So I am going to first prime my skin just because I know my skin, and if I don't prime it, I know that at the end of the day I'm going to hate this foundation. So I'm going to use my two favorite primers. The first one I'm going to use is the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. If you guys have been following me or following Nikki tutorials, then you know that this is an incredible primer. I absolutely love this. Definitely hands down one of my favorite primers of all time, and it's not even a primer. So this is just going to go all over my face. I love this primer because I really feel like it makes foundation stick to it, and it gets like really tacky once you apply it. So the next primer I'm going in with is by Tarte. This is the Clean Slate Timeless, I feel like I said Tarte weird there, Tarte. This is a Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. This is just going to go right in my T-zone. And I have claws, so this is kind of hard to do. I highly suggest both of these primers. I feel like they are the best on the market, the absolute best. And if you don't want to use the Nivea Men's Aftershave Balm, I also really like the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer a lot. I got bit right here. I don't know, I went to the nail salon and there was a fly or a bug, some type of bug, and I was just like getting on my nerves, so I kept trying to swat at it, and I guess it just like bit me in like the most inconvenient place. So my preferred method of application is always the Beauty Blender. I just feel like it blends out and makes everything look so like flawless and airbrushed. So that's what I'm going to use today. This is the first time I've ever used this foundation, and the first time I've ever used any stick foundation actually, so let's see how this goes. So I'm just, I guess, gonna apply to my face. I mean, my face is clean, so it's not like, that looks so dark. Why does that look so dark? I mean, when I blend it out, it'll probably be fine. I never, like, how much am I supposed to apply? I guess that's how much I'm gonna apply at first and see how that much works. There's absolutely no scent, which is good. I'd rather no scent than a bad scent. And I'm just gonna blend this out. It actually blends pretty seamlessly. In my head, I don't know why, but I picture stick foundations to be so hard to blend. And this is definitely not that. I'm getting a pretty good coverage from this. I would say medium coverage. Medium to full. Not quite full because I always judge by my little birthmarks on my face. And every single one I can still see perfectly clear. So I would say medium. The color, I feel like it looks exactly the same as the Ultra HD color. It looked a little dark when I applied it, but now that I'm blending it out, it matches pretty well. So this is what it looks like after one layer. I would definitely say this is a medium coverage. I don't think that it's full. I don't think that it's sheer either. It pretty much covered everything I need to be covered. But again, like I said, all my birthmarks are just out and about, which I don't mind. Of course, I don't try to cover them up or anything. But that's usually just what I judge full coverage versus medium coverage with. So it looks pretty good. The finish at the moment is pretty, I guess I would say satin. It's not really matte and it's not really dewy. It's just kind of like a satin finish. So I'm just going to hop off camera and do the rest of my makeup and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. All of my makeup is on now and I did film a tutorial on this look just in case you guys like this look and you want to see a tutorial. Keep your eyes peeled for that. But it is currently 3:03 p.m. I don't know if you guys can see that. I know it's kind of late to start a first impressions, but I have work tonight, so I figure it's fine to do a first impressions this late because I'm gonna have this makeup on for like a million years. Anyway, hopefully this will last well because like I said, I'm going to work and I don't want to be a grease ball at work. So we will see how this is holding up. It doesn't really feel like there's much on my face at all. I don't really feel it on my face at all. And again, the coverage I think is medium coverage, but now I have like 100 pounds of makeup cake on top, so maybe it looks like full right now, but I would definitely say it's a medium coverage for the first layer. And yeah, so I will check in with you guys in a couple of hours. Okay, so it is currently, let's see what time it is. It is 9:56 p.m., almost 10 o'clock basically. So I've been wearing it for about 7 hours. Sorry I couldn't really check up throughout the day. I was at work like I told you guys before, so I couldn't just like hide in the bathroom and check up on you. But it's been about 7 hours and I would say that it's a little bit more oily than I would like. I never really set my foundation and I feel like this is a foundation that I would have to set the entire face. Even places that I did set, like my T-zone, like I feel like right around my eyebrows is extremely oily and right around my nose area is really oily. So anyways, other than that, everything is... Shh! Ma! What? I am recording. Recording what? I'm recording a checkup on my foundation. So, I forgot what I was saying now. This is like really embarrassing. Everything is still intact. I feel like my contour, blush, highlight, everything is still on. We're just a little bit greasier than I would like. So, I will probably be wearing this for like max another 2 hours. Probably till around, probably even less than that, honestly. Because I feel like if it's so oily now, how much better is it going to get throughout the day? You know what I mean? But I will try to wear it as long as I can, and I'll check in with you guys one more time. Okay, guys, so this is going to be my final check-in. It's 12:53 a.m. So I've been wearing this foundation for just about 10 hours. And honestly, it's really not a bad foundation, but I do have to say that it is not my favorite. I do have a few oils on my, by a few I mean like a lot of oils on my forehead. I feel like they're not really transferring on camera, but I'm quite the oily beast. Up on my forehead, I have quite a bit of oils right around this area. I do highlight up to pretty much right here. So all of this right here is just basically pure oil. And I mean, it's been 10 hours, so I'm not really expecting like this incredible like matte airbrushed finish, but at the same time I have other foundations that don't really produce so much oil even after 10 hours. You know what I mean? I don't want to say it looks like skin because I don't feel like it looked like skin, but I feel like it blended so nicely with my skin that it was just like a flawless finish. It was a satin finish, so I really liked that, but it just is a little bit too oily for my liking. I really think that somebody with dry skin would really like this, just like it said on the Sephora website. If you guys remember, in the beginning of the video I did read off the Sephora website and they said it was more geared towards dry skin, and I do think that somebody with dry skin would really enjoy this, because I feel like on dry skin it would be just a little bit more matte, but at the same time as the day progressed it would get just like a little bit more dewy. And I feel like that would just work so well with somebody with dry skin. Whereas somebody with oily skin would definitely have to set this and have to touch up and powder throughout the day. It's not the end of the world to just blot a little bit, but I just feel like it's an extra step that I don't need to take. So I don't think that this foundation would really be like a go-to for me. But if I'm going somewhere where I don't need to be there for 10 hours, say, if I'm not going to work, if I'm going like somewhere really quickly, I would definitely pull this foundation out, because like I said, I love the finish. I love how everything wore on my skin. My blush is kind of leaving a little bit, but I mean, it has been 10 hours. On this side it looks a little bit better. Although I do really like the foundation, I just don't see myself grabbing it every day, just because of the fact that it does need a little bit more attention than other foundations do, and I am just not about that life. So that is it for this first impressions video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I hope if you were looking at this foundation, I kind of helped you, like gear you into the right path. Like if you have oily skin, maybe stay away from this one. But if you have dry skin, I think you would love this foundation so much. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. All the information will be linked down below, as well as everything on my face today. And don't forget, I am putting a tutorial up on this look, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And that's all I have to say, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!